I am a finance major with a business analytics minor. I'm on the baseball team at Valparaiso. And Valpo was actually my only D1 scholarship offer. So I just ended up, taking that after I got it because I wanted to be done with the whole recruiting process and, wanted to be settled on where I was going to be with, my senior year of high school. I didn't want to have to really worry about that. The transition from high school to college for me wasn't too bad. I think coming from Prairie Ridge and being in the program there, Coach Peck definitely runs it kind of like a college team. Literally, our first time on a baseball field was the day before our first game practicing there. So it's definitely a disadvantage for the northern teams to try and get ready for the season. The biggest thing I did was I added a cutter. It's kind of like a cutter slider hybrid pitch, and that it's actually probably my best pitch now. And so that's the biggest difference I would say from high school. So just having that extra pitch, something else to keep hitters off balance has been nice. Graduated, but yeah, it was definitely cool seeing, a fellow PR kid on the other side and in the game, and got to talk to him a little bit and see, what life is like for him at Bradley, and a guy that I kind of looked up to when I was in probably 8th grade, my freshman year of high school, just seeing him having the success that he did both in football and baseball. And then, playing against his team was pretty cool just to, kind of came full circle. It's definitely been a struggle at times, but I know, especially in the business school at Valpo, we have a lot of baseball players that do business or take business classes. So the professors are always really, really accommodating with our schedule. The Indiana Dunes are only like 20-30 minutes away. So that's on Lake Michigan. It's a nice little beach spot. So the beginning of the fall semester or end of the spring, when we have some downtime, we'll go there. And yeah, I would say just like the community aspect of Valpo is nice. The downtown here it's pretty small, but there's always stuff to do there. There's lots of different restaurants there. The world is right now, and the economy and finding a job would definitely be tough right now. So I think it'll be good for me to get my MBA and become more attractive to potential employers. Definitely meant a lot. I don't think my mom has missed a game, at least that I've played in, since probably my sophomore year. She's been everywhere that we've gone basically, and it's always nice to see her after games, be at most games as well. So they're definitely huge supporters of both me and Valparaiso baseball. South Carolina, and they were ranked like 24th in the country, and they're, SEC. They won back-to-back national championships, 8 innings, no earned runs against them. So I would say that was probably my best performance at Oklahoma. And we played against Kyler Murray, who is the quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals now. He actually hit a home run off of one of my best friends and my roommate. So I know, I'm sure, you said you talked to Luke and James. I'm sure they would say the same thing. Playing baseball at PR has definitely helped them be successful in college and prepare them for life. And Coach Peck kind of lit us up and said, you guys are one of the softest teams I've coached. You guys are just mentally weak and don't have like that killer attitude. I think 19 in a row after that. So I think the message he had for us definitely went through. Coach Caldarella, who's the defensive backs coach, and so I was a defensive back, so he was my primary coach. Yeah, I would say Coach Mason was one of my favorite teachers. You could tell that he just always cared about every student. He was a football coach, so he was my freshman football coach. So every student, and not just the football players in general, you could tell that he genuinely wanted, everyone to learn and be positive. And Mrs. Dunker was my social studies teacher freshman year. I really enjoyed her in biology, just the Taggies, both of them, Mr. and Mrs. There's just been a ton of great teachers at PR that just enjoy the learning, the social aspect, just the experience in general. Everybody just